they get political fame, they have landed and will always be permanent and their freedom has come? The answer is no. When you have money and your enemy is still the one complete, that money is useless. When you have political fame and your enemies are the one controlling it, that your political fame is useless. When you have political connection, big connection under the umbrella of your enemy, all those things are, because a day shall come when you want to excel more than them, they will try by all means to bring you down. When you try to move forward, they will bring you back, because they never want you to go beyond their expectation. That's the reason why I say those things are kangaroo or Mickey Mouse freedom. Biafra, when you have your total Biafra freedom, you can go, you can soar as far as you like. You can move as wide as you like. You can step at anywhere the way that you like. Your business will be comfortable. Everything about you will be calm, because you are the one that control it. There is no any external. They have extra hormone, they don't resume properly. So, like the question that our Prime Minister asked him, you are running out of the Biafran land, you say insecurity. What happened to your hotel? Have you taken it along with you to Lagos? And it is the same Lagos that he ran to, that he had first attack by the bandit from the Nigerian terrorists. And once you work with terrorists, there will be a payback. All of them working for Nigeria government terrorist organization, their payback from their master, the terrorists, either to take their life or to bring them to zero, bring them down to zero. Whosoever that is enjoying the corrupt money from the Nigerian terrorist government, while you are killing your brothers and sending them to early grave, who are fighting for your freedom, remember, the karma is real. You can never escape it. Biafrans, our freedom is sacrosanct and it is very close. It is here. And while we are fighting for this freedom, this is a total liberation of Biafrans from the hands of our enemies. Rain has started. Let all Biafrans embark on farming, because your enemies who are supplying you food, they don't like you. You don't know the kind of poison they have poisoned the food they are bringing to you, but Chiko Kika Abiamande, the land of Biafra, is serving you. When you come to our land, kidney failure, heart disease, intestine disease, and a lot of them are the things that our people are suffering for now. How did all this come about? Because in those days, I never experienced the high rate of this kind of diseases in our land these days. It's too much. We have fertile lands, we have very productive lands where we can sow our seed and the weeds, our everything, and it will grow without even applying fertilizers. Biafrans, let us be mindful, even also the kind of meat we eat in the market these days. Let's be mindful. They don't like us. They want us dead by all means. Okay, look at the second Niger bridge they built. Few days ago, I discovered what happened there. It is a serious death trap. They want to finish Biafrans. But our God is always alive. And the Bible says that he that keeps Israel never sleep nor slumber. But why our God is helping us, we need to help ourselves. We should entrust our hope in every food that comes from the north, from Fulani Janjaweed. We shouldn't allow that. Let us try to make our own farm, because our land brings a very good food, a very good food that can serve us. And more so, this voting, this referendum that is on, let everybody take it as his own duty and her own duty. Perhaps so many of us here might be asking, since all this while I have not been online. Yes, it is true, because I take this, our voting, as my number one duty. And I also take so many of you that have time to keep this fire burning on air. I say, Mechiko Kikabiama bless you abundantly. Thank you, everyone. I hit my mic here.
Thank you so much, our brother Mazio Woma. Thank you for your wonderful submission. Sister Stella, are you here?
Yes,
All right.
I'm here.
All right. Okay.
Thank you.
Do you have
Yeah,
anything to
continue. If
add?
you
All
want to
right.
say
All
something
right.
before.
All right. All right. I really appreciate you all, great warriors of our time. I can now speak because I see there is no hand up and nobody is on the mic. Mazio Woma, you said it all. If these people have their way, they will finish all of us without blinking their eyes. One day I saw on the internet one aboki selling okporoko using sniper, sprinkling sniper on the okporoko. I don't know what that means. Then a lady confronted him and asked him why. We all know what is sniper. Anybody that is frustrated takes sniper and die instantly. But this aboki, I saw him. He's on the internet spreading sniper on okporoko. In fact, I don't know what that means. Sniper that kills. You are using it to preserve what human
Say it
being
well. He was
consumes.
poisoning the okporoko.
I can't just get it. Sister Stella, I saw that thing that day. My head want to burst.
They have finished us. That's what they've been doing. Is it
What
because
is
we
okay,
just woke up to it?
Sister Stella? Do you know what this the Almajiri told the lady that was confronting him? He said, "This is how all the Okporoko she have been buying." He's being preserved. He just said he's preserving it. Is it their orange, their carrot? Is it their mango? We see where they wash it, where they preserve it in a green
Ndị egbukwa anyị.
gotted water.
Egbugo ha anyị.
Eh? Where will we start to talk about? Is it their cow, their female cow they make love to, and they sell it to our people? Our people are eating. This is why our people brain, many of them, their brain is demented. Our people are hypnotized. Because I see it na ihe na-eme n'obodo ahụ bụ Nigeria agba ha aka. It's not an ordinary. And this is why we must fight to liberate ourselves. Thank God, at this time, in this our generation, God provided people like our leader and our prime minister. They have gotten our leader. If not the emergence of our prime minister, the story will be yesterday. Me and you will not be here today. Maybe most of us that are not home, you'll be hearing stories. You'll be hearing sad news from every corner of our land. The terrorism of the Nigeria jihadist government against our people. That will be the story we'll be hearing. Then those around will be forced to change their names if you want to live. Imagine me changing my name now to Mohammed. How does it sound? Or changing the name of my town, organic town, changing it to one name from Fulani. Do you know what it will look like? Man, we need to appreciate our prime minister every day of our lives and give him the maximum support he needed to make our freedom a reality. We need to give him all the support he needs in this life and all the love. In that vein, I want to appreciate all the ministers here present, the ones that will listen to us, the ones that will join us later, and the cabinets, all the policies makers of this government. You are the real deal. In fact, it is the time, because the Holy Book let us know that when the appointed time to favor Biafra comes, it will be like a dream. The appointed time has come to favor Zion. We are the Zionites.
Yeah, so children of Jacob.
Yes, that's who we are. And mark today's date. That thing that happened in Egypt will definitely happen in Nigeria to make the word of God true. It will happen to Nigeria. And I pray Almighty Chukwokike will continue to harden their hearts so that they will experience and feel the wrath of Almighty God for the evil they have committed against humanity. Our Prime Minister have taken it upon himself because God will never come down from heaven to do it. Somebody must do it. And we are so lucky to have this man that have no price tag. You know, they believe that every Igbo man love money more than his or her life or the life of his people. And they have been playing this game for decades. And it's working out for them. But ebe our Prime Minister nọ with our leader ka ha furu nke tọrọ biati ebe a ka ha kụrụ aka na tipa bụ okwute.
Oh my
Sister
God.
Stella, I must tell you, these people are, you are talking about if somebody have seen
The
devil.
devil.
Yes, I have seen them also.
Oh, even you
I
too.
see them. You see them in the in Fulanese, right?
Uh-huh.
I see them in person of Iwanyanwu.
Oh,
If you want to see the
oh,
resemblance of demon, look at
oh.
Iwanyanwu, look at Soludo,
Mm.
look at Pope Uzodinma. You see
Mm.
the
Mm.
real
Mm. Mm.
demon in human form.
Mm.
You see Patrick Ifanyuba. Name them. All of these men are devil incarnate.
Mm-hmm.
That's who they are. Like as our repository of wisdom, John repository of wisdom said, if any of these men, all of them, they knows themselves, Abaribe them, or Josokanu them, all these men, let their children, let their grandchildren continue to tell them that their names are ringing bell in the streets of social media, and not for good, but for evil. They should retrace their steps because this generation, is either we get this freedom
Or we get the freedom.
or we get the freedom because we are not dying. It's either we get the freedom or we get the freedom. Welcome. Full stop. And there is no going back. No two ways about it. They never knew a day like this would come. They never knew that small boy in Finland, as they call him, that miscreant, eh? A great man. In fact, our prime minister is the greatest Biafra man living today for shaking Nigeria, for making Nigeria succumb to what they killed more than, we are just talking about 5-6 million children, 6 million Biafrans, and still counting. If I say the numbers now, some people may think we are just exaggerating. That small boy have made them to come down from their high horses and accept regional government. They have come down from their high horses and
Do
accept
you do you
creation
do
of
you do
new
you
state.
think they mean it? It's Takia. It's Takia. You
We
believe them?
we 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 all know their games. We know their games. We know they never mean it. It's just to bring us down, to make us to remove our legs from the throttle, which will never happen. if it is Takia, but they have said it. But this is to deceive those politicians they have the meeting together with. Not me and you here. Not our prime minister. Not our leader. The worst part of it all is that our prime minister never gave them the room for any discussion, because he said it. He will never dialogue with any terrorist. All of them are terrorists. All the politicians in Biafra land, all of them, anybody who is a politician is a terrorist. All the elites. For the fact that you never speak for the freedom of your people, for the fact that you never condemn the senseless and oh God, you never speak about the senseless killings of your people going on day and night. Because these people have sold their lives to the devil. They don't care. They don't give a fuck about your life, about our lives. Their children are in various countries of the world where things are being done as it should be. They are there enjoying themselves. And the innocent and upright Biafrans are paying for their evil policies.
Franco, in my house, there's a way you do something. My mother will ask you, but when you're not lucky, maybe
Mm.
you eat and eat and eat. My mother will not ask you, yeah, onye no delegi or no we galaga. You know? So
Yes.
I wanted to ask you Wanyangu, with his long throat for money. I wanted to ask you Wanyangu, Monya no lu Wanyangu, or the low boy no we galaga. You were aware, was I apata one corner near me. No, a low one near Nina with collect the money. Let generation you need collect the money. Let even the future of the children collect the money. Let even what is that? Onye no logi wanya other low boy. You will be there this time. You will say that yeah, you will sell the whole Biafra and collect the money. It's a bad thing going on anyway. Continue, brother.
All right, Sister Stella. This question it's a top-notch question. And it's only Iwanyan and his father that will give us the answer. And we are waiting for them. Yes, Sister Stella. These people, it's true. It's true. It's true. I write it down. It's true. What is this? With all the riches, Chief Doctor Emmanuel Iwanyan, I grew up when I was a kid. I started hearing about this man till today. Iwanyanwu still believe in that word. Iwanyanwu never want to come out and say, oh, ihe a unu na-eme adịghịkwanụ ma ọkwa na ụmụ mmadụ ka unu na-egbu ihe a. Kwukene ihe etu a Iwanyanwu na-ịma nwu. He listened to also all these evil men. They have their agents. What if they don't come to our spaces or YouTube or Facebook? They have their agents. They listen to us, all of them. But the sad news to them is that this generation is a different generation. And we must continue to call them out. until they say the truth. Because when this rain that is about to fall, when this rain that is about to fall, when it starts falling, it will start from their rooftops. Maybe they will travel to America or UK or go to any beautiful countries of the world, but they will be hearing the news, what is going on. Then they will ask themselves, why? I should have said the truth. Because your truth will stop this thing that is about to befall any of you. Because whatever befall Nigeria gets to you. Say the truth and shame the devil. Then that time we will know how we consider your case. Because our court must deal with these people one after the other for supporting the killings of our people, for not speaking against what is going on in our land. They will say it's not their business, it's not their concern. For the fact
Let's
for
give
the
it to
fact
Kuma when you finish.
okay, let me just make the round one. I want to pin it up here. For the fact they surround themselves, they form wall of their building with militaries, and they move with numbers of van of army, the terrorists with them. The one that they shot, the AGK, they shot in his car. Maybe
Poor
before,
guy.
yes, AGK. Maybe a day before that incident happened to him. If you tell him anything about the terrorists, he will say, after all, his children is somewhere.
But you see, Frank, when you see them with somebody, that means that person was not agreeing with their the arrangement
With their options,
agenda.
yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Maybe that one has rejected their option, or they feel he will be an obstacle to them, and they took away his life, and that ends it. Nigeria will happen to you in any form or shape, no matter who you are. I pin it up here. Chukwumeze, you have the mic. Thank you, great Biafrans.
Yeah, thank you, co-host Mr. Frank. Great submission, great one. You touched every corner. Well, thank you again once again for the opportunity to speak to my people. But yeah, I'm at work, but I had to come back. I couldn't talk so well initially. But all I want to say now is I'm done laying curse on Britain, and trust me, that curse will come to pass. Britain is way more than Sodom and Gomorrah, because not only what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah is going on there, their own is their taste for blood. The blood they like to taste. I don't understand, man. Like, I don't know if it's that thing that keeps them going. But like I say, if you want to destroy a family, attack the head. When you attack the head, then the rest of the body will break apart. So to attack this evil, Britain need to be attacked, because they are the ones still sitting upon this evil that is going on, making sure that it continues to go on. But the the bad news I have for them is, no matter what they can, or what they try to do, or how they try to do it, is not going to stop us. When they were making this so-called fake country called Zoological Republic of Animal Kingdom, their plan was to put it for 100 years. So as the 100 years began to count down, they started seeing so many more things that they can steal from Biafraland, understand, to make their side look like heaven and continue to render us in poverty. So they say we need to make sure that within this 100 years we send these people into extinction. They've tried everything. They've done everything, killing us with a genocidal war. How can you kill almost 6 million people? That's some people. That's some countries. There's some nations' population. In Europe, how many nations is more than 6 million? That's like a whole nation. You wipe them. Not even just wiping them. You wipe the younger ones, children. Some countries are even like 2 million, 3 million. But we lost 3.5 million children because as they starve the children, they want to kill the future generation. That's what they do by starving our children to death. Then after that, they will now make sure that the older ones too, they will kill some of them. And the rest of them will become old and not be able to have more children that will take over from where they left off from. But all this plan all failed. That's the plan of the devil. That's the plan of Lucifer. So I'm sure in the kingdom of Lucifer, Britain has a higher chair there, a higher authority there, because this is absurd. Every day I'm sitting and asking myself, how did all this whole thing happen? Like, this is crazy. And you have trap reported ahead. And you have idiots that call themselves politicians from the southeast extraction still trying to support the evil that was perpetrated by this entity that killed your own, but instead of it, you stand up and fight. Politics is going there and making a change that will affect your people positively. It's not to go there and go and steal money. That's not how it works. It's for you to go there and make a change that will affect the lives of your people. But these criminals see politics as an avenue to go and steal, enrich themselves. But the bad news I have for them is all this is going to change. As a Biafran, you should hit your chest and tell yourself that you are proud to be born a Biafran, to be part of this generation. Because do you know the highest jinx the Biafra liberation movement did to us? Yes, sir. When you want to destroy people, guns, bullet, and bomb is not even as dangerous as captivating the mind of those people, bastardizing that mind, and making them believe that you cannot do anything on your own. For so many years, for so many decades, even centuries, that's what Britain and Nigeria has done to us, making us not believe in ourselves. Even when our people speak, you hear it from the way they talk, always calling on one help or the other to come and help. When you see Americans speak, do they call for help? They inform their partners who are willing to help. But they take the responsibility upon themselves and say, "We will do this. If you come for us, America will fight you. We'll do this." That is people who understand what their freedom is. But for so many years, that's what Britain took away from us as a people. By extension, using Nigeria, they took all that from us. But the bad news I have for them is that syndrome is gone, and we are back. So the greatest thing that Biafra Liberation Movement has done to us as a people is believing that, like how Bob Marley sang it, he say none but only ourselves can free our minds. That's what Biafra brought, the practical aspect. And that's why today me and you is here on this space, decimating different departments of the Biafra Liberation Movement, doing their job effectively. The government, prime minister, the military wing, the people in the homeland voting, everybody is doing their own work effectively. You understand? Judiciously and effectively. And that's why you see the zoo is shaking, is crumbling. And as a matter of fact, I want to let my people know that you see what the zoo and Britain has on the politicians in the zoo. They have what they call compromise on all of them. That if they decide to fall out of line, they will expose them. It's the same thing they use on Azikiwe. That's why all throughout his life he remained a coward. When it's time for his people, when it's time his people need him, he's always running away. Either he's on vacation in London, he's on exile, or he's doing one thing or the other. Because of the compromise that they have on him, he became one of the best cowards that existed during those days. And that's what we have on Nigeria. Nigeria is a coward right now. We have every of their case files. And so, just as our prime minister let us to know, and those who are very conversant with law proceedings, you know that you cannot try a case on illegality. You cannot commit a crime to bring a suspect just because you want to try that suspect. It doesn't happen anywhere. The same thing applies to the Biafra liberation movement. You cannot come with your stupid, idiotic agenda of trying to create more states when initially there was never a referendum for the people to agree to form Nigeria, number one. There was never a referendum for the people to agree to create states. All these things was imposed. So you coming out with restructuring is dead on arrival. That's why these people are idiots. You go to school, so long as you go to school in that zoo, or you go to school abroad and you come back and represent that zoo, that stigma of educated illiterate, that virus that caused that disease causing organism, will end up affecting you and you become a fool. Look at the likes of Ozokeme, stupid idiot, a so-called disgraceful senior advocate of the zoo. Wear suits, wear coats, put tie like you're a white man. Under hot weather, you'll be sweating there, sweating like shit. Go on national TV and be talking. I just look at all these people. Sometimes, some of us that did not go to school, we are way learned than this idiot and stupid human beings parading themselves as intellect or intellectual, whatever they call themselves. That's what the zoo does to them. So we Biafrans, we are the one dictating how these idiots, how these maggots move. You understand? We are the one that have the leash on their neck. You know when you have your dog and you have a leash around the neck and you understand? You determine where you want your dog to go to. That's what we have on the zoo. It is because of what you are doing. That's why the illegitimate president today now is trying to name a highway after Chino Achebe in Abuja. Because of what you are doing is the reason why they are running helter-skelter to see if they can distract you with restructuring. Because of the effect of what we are doing. So we need to understand that now that we are seeing the evidence, we cannot stop. We need to destroy these people until they go to the pit of hell that they can never be seen no more. Nigeria has to go into oblivion so that the indigenous people can breathe, can have their freedom. You understand? So please do not stop, do not suspend in whatever we are doing. Anyhow you are doing it, whether you are talking or whether you are speaking or you understand, whatever you're doing, just keep doing it. Because that's the only way out. If not Biafra, what other option do we have? We don't have no other option. Look at what's going on all over the world. Look at it is getting to the point whereby for you as a people, it is very important to have your own land where you can exist without the fear of any persecution or anybody coming to. Because what is going on, even in Europe, what is going on is a movement about anti-immigration. You can see what happened in Belgium. You can see what's going on everywhere. Mass deportation is going to start very soon. But me, I ask myself, these people that are so-called trying to mass deport people, Are they going to mass deport all the resources they've stolen from Biafraland, from Africa as a whole? That's to show where the hypocrisy comes in. So please, my people, we are going to, the moment Biafra come, you understand, that's when the world will end and a new world will start. You understand? Don't believe in whatever they are telling you. The world is going to end when Biafra comes, because there's going to be a shift. You know how they say there's a shift in the galaxy, or there's a shift in the earth thrust that caused the earth to experience earthquake. You know how they say it in geography? That's what's going to happen. The moment Biafra comes into light, there's going to be a shift, because all of a sudden there's a break in the gatherings of the stronghold holding us as a people. And when that happens, you're going to see people is going to start to take sides. The bad guys will decide if they want to change or they want to continue their continuous subjugation of other people. Please, every day now I'm finding out that a lot of people is in bondage. Even the so-called people that claim that they are the leaders of the free world, they're holding a lot of people in bondage. Only Biafra can solve all that. A lot of people is in bondage. You will not understand how much bondage that people are living in this current day and age, that they so-called the civilized world. So that's why one thing that has destroyed the people is the media propaganda. They have used it to hide a lot of evil, subjugate a lot of people, manipulate people's mind, making them docile. You as a Biafran, you should question things. You should do what is right. You understand? You can call committing crime is not good, but the worst crime you can do is a crime against your own people. Most especially people like Biafra, you commit that kind of crime, you don't deserve to live. Some people don't know when it's time to step on that brake and say no, this is enough. That's what all these politicians are doing. So please, my people, sir, the reason why we are doing all this is because we are angry. We are angry and we want freedom. Freedom is very sacrosanct. Freedom is what we need. Freedom defines our daily life, how we live our life, how we decide for ourselves as a people. Freedom is what gives birth to new invention, development, and everything. And that's what we need right now. So we need to keep putting more effort to make sure that this freedom is achieved in our time. And please, you who find yourself in a state of position whereby you are speaking to the people or you are advocating for what the people should do in order to make sure that we get Biafra, you should know that you are, wherever you step in, you are like an ambassador for this liberation right now. And the most important thing an ambassador of any entity can do is to make sure that they practice and preach the ideology, you understand, the policies of that entity. So I wanna encourage all of us. We are doing our best, but we need to do more. Let's practice what we preach. Encourage people. If you are encouraging people to donate, you to donate. If you are encouraging people to vote, you vote. If you are encouraging people to do the needful, you too, you do the needful. We can't sit on the fence no more, because it's not obvious that this thing extinction is not a joke. And these people are planning it very, very well, orchestrating it very, very well to make sure that they remove us. But the bad news is, can you dry up an ocean? No, you can never dry up an ocean. You understand? Because even 70% of the earth is covered by water. That's how Biafran is. We are like oceans. We are like sand. Even on the land, we are like sand that you step on. You can never take us away. So please, I thank you all, everyone for coming on this space. Let's continue to do the needful, support the government, support the agenda of the government, be an ambassador of freedom, a good ambassador for the liberation of Biafra. We need to do everything. We need to do everything. There are so many things that one wants to say, but we cannot say it. A lot is going on. Evil in the highest order is going on. And being the kind of people we are as a people of truth, the only thing that will give us that platform to go out there and tell it to the enemy, the evil that they're doing and they need to stop. The only thing that will give us that platform without the fear of persecution is the coming of Biafra. You understand? And we as a Biafran, please, when you identify any talent of Biafran extraction, please bring it to the knowledge of our people. Because we need to start gathering our own. We need to start gathering our talent and we can't let them waste anymore. That's the moment we are now. We are in the Biafra o'clock. So thank you, everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you, the host, co-host, for this
Thank you.
opportunity. I yield my mic.
Thank you. Thank you, Chukuma. Yeah, so we are in the Biafra's time, Biafra o'clock. So everybody join hands. And another thing I wanted to say, which one of our brothers said, that this is raining season. Since it's raining season, Biafrans, go and start farming. Start farming. Far farming. Start farming. So that you won't have to depend on anybody to eat your food anymore. You won't have to depend on the Fulani Mujahid Arabs to eat your
Is anybody hearing Sister Stella? Kama, can you hear Sister Stella?
No.
All right. Okay, Kama, you have the mic.
All right.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for always coming around to preach the good news, the gospel of Biafra. Let me go straight to the topic. Our highlights on PM speech in Italy. It's always good to, if you want to be a man, be a man. PM has proved beyond, reasonable that he's out for this particular project to make sure that we get what we want. And he has gone far and wide to do a lot of things, that we can actually use as an evidence, that this man is worth following, and he is here for us, not just for himself, not just for being there, for the sake of being there. He's there for this project, and he's not working so that after him another person will continue the struggle. No, he wants this so-called struggle of a thing to stop. He wants Biafrans to be free and live like normal human being. I was analyzing this japa of a thing, the way people are moving out and all that. And I knew this is just an orchestrated way of making the people to leave so that the Fulanis will occupy. They will take over. People are leaving, especially the young one, the educated one, are leaving the country because they are not gaining anything. And when they leave, they don't want to come back. This is their plan. That is why they make their own people poor. They find out that it's not just only their people should suffer it. They have to make every other person poor. They will intimidate you. At the same time, they will do a lot of things. People are not comfortable anymore. And why people are leaving, they are also bringing people into the country, and they are making them, um,
Okay, a call was coming into his mic, into his phone. So, like I was saying, Fulani Mujahid Arab Nigeria government has lost legitimacy over Biafrans. They have lost legitimacy over Biafrans. So anything they do, they
Sister Stella, I'm not hearing you again. Oh. Can anybody hear her? Please, if you can hear Sister Stella, our host, thumbs up, please. This is an attack. Can anybody hear Sister Stella? Please, I need your thumbs up if you can hear her. Thumbs down, Ellen Peters. Thumbs up, Agujebe, Frank, Agujebe. Thumbs down, thumbs down. Wow, this is an attack. This is an attack, a serious one at that. Sister Stella, grab it, grab it. Hold it, oh. Hold
Can
on.
somebody hear me? Or that one?
Now.
Can somebody hear me?
Now. I can hear you now.
Can somebody hear me?
I can hear you
Oh,
now.
thank God. Thank God, thank God, thank God. Okay, we could recover the space. Now, wow.
Sister Stella,
So,
na Emmanuel Okala you be a great keeper.
Capito.
As you dey catch am.
You better don't give me any name. Oh, they are listening. Oh. I remember. Please bring Helen up. I remember what.
Right.
You remember one guy came here that threatened us. One Fulani Mujahid Arab that threatened one small boy.
Yes.
You
Yes.
you remember what he said? He said that
Sister
if
Stella,
Biafrans
please,
want
this
to
your
go.
magic. You need to teach us that, so please.
Okay,
You need to teach
magic.
them.
In fact, I even prefer the magic you said it instead of I think it's a
It's a
magic really.
magical.
Magic wonder, magic wonder, magic
Is
wonder.
let's call it Biafra wonder.
And this one na Biafra wonder,
I swear.
Biafra wonder. You know, you remember the Fulani guy that was threatening Biafrans? He said, if one Biafra wants to go, let them go, but we'll come and destroy Biafra from within. You guys, you remember?
Yes. The guy said
That's more.
Fulani is not our mate. Can you imagine?
Can you imagine?
Hey, God.
And that his threat, I didn't take it lightly. Oh. I didn't take it lightly. Please, I want all of us, even our government, that thing, let it be at the back of their brain of that threat, and make sure we will never get to that
My
level.
sister,
You
I've
know,
said it before that if our nation call, we will never allow Fulani to have anything doing in our land. No way. We will never. This is not hatred against any ethnic group. What they believe, we don't believe on it. Their religion, we
let
don't.
them call it anything they like. Now we don't
We
care.
yes,
Let it be
but
hatred. Let it be
yes,
anything.
but now we will
Let them
never.
call it more than hatred itself, because any place those people are, it's only bad thing you will see there.
Yeah, it's terror,
Check out
terror,
any
terror.
place
So
they gather. It's either they turn that vicinity to area of smoking different kind of drugs and
exactly,
prostitution.
exactly.
They always pollute anywhere they are. So we don't need them. We don't need them. And it will be a law. We don't need them.
You see what brother Bank said the other time, that they asked them, where is your God-given land that your forefather promised you? And they said Nigeria. So for the fact that they have been able to conquer Nigeria and we have our nation, we will never allow them, because they will still be pop-nosing into our nation that one also belongs to them. The main reason why they will have nothing to do with our land. We have nothing to do together, both trade and everything. We have nothing in common. We will never trade with them. We will never be part of them. Simple. No way. We can never allow such circumcised people that we just behave like animals. At times I will feel, are these really aliens? Because when they say there is aliens, they are also human beings. And these are the type of people we are seeing today, that they will kill without mercy. They will rape a child without mercy. They will do all unimaginable things that you cannot even imagine in your life that it will ever happen. They will do it and they will not feel any remorse of repentance about it. So such people will never come close to us. Now and in the nearest generation, we will never have anything to do with them in our land. We are not of the same religion. We don't have nothing. They don't even produce anything, not to talk of we are going to maybe have some kind of trade with them. They don't produce anything. What do they produce that we don't have? Nothing. So we have nothing in common with them. They will never come close to us. We are already farmers by ourselves. We can rear our cattle by ourselves. We can produce whatsoever our country will eat by ourselves. We have nothing with them. They have nothing to sell to us. We have nothing to. We have to give to them, but we are not giving. They will stay on their own. We will stay on our own. People who are not ready to be educated. You understand? People who the leaders, their own leaders, ready, they are willingly rendering them poor. But their children, they are in Europe. The politician, the Fulani politicians, did you see? They said cattle rearing is their what do you call it? Is their tradition? Is their ancient? I don't know, that they cannot be deprived. They must surely continue with it. But do you see any of the politicians' children in the forest rearing cattle? If they so much love that culture that they cannot deprive without using it. If they so much love it, we should be seeing their children rearing cattle, the politicians. You understand? So we will know that really they honor their culture. They shouldn't be going to school at all. But these are the people that will steal money and send their children to various countries to be schooling. Why they impoverish the main people that they're supposed to bring into the world to be educated. You understand? So such people will never come near us because they are not ready to live the life that is going on now. Let them continue with their cattle. They have the north as their conquered estate that they can be rearing their cattle over there. They will never come across our land. Simple as ABC. We don't mind fighting the war the way Israel and Gaza is fighting it. We don't mind. That is just the facts.
Sister Ellen, please,
Yes.
can you use the nomadic word instead of that? Because our Prime Minister said we should try to stay away from that word, please.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not a hatred against anybody, but their nomadic way of living, we can never accept such any longer in our land. We can never accept it. It is enough. The whole world knows the world is pretending, but these people are going to seek them later. They don't know what is coming before them. They are taking over everywhere. You understand? It's not just the nomadic ones that they are using in our land. Even the main ones, the Arab ones that they are using, that have conquered them. Where I am today, they have conquered these people. They have no voice any longer. Any small thing, you see them coming out in their million protesting against the indigenous people living here. If you know you are comfortable with your religion, why not go back to your country and follow your religion. You cannot come to my home and be giving me orders on what to do. Back to wherever you are coming from. If you enjoy your law and it's favorable to you in your land, why would you travel out of your land and come to another person's land and be destroying it with the same thing that you ran away from your own land? You understand? So these people, the whole world are silent over what is going on. It's going to affect every one of them tomorrow. It will affect them. They are running away from the truth, but the truth is staring at their faces. It is staring at them, you know. So it's not something we have to be hiding any longer. They are using those people while the main ones are also facing them over here in the West. You understand? So we will continue to let our people know that the only savior that has stand between the devil and to protect us right now is Prime Minister Mazi Samuel Ekpa. And if they don't go and support him, they will all perish because nobody is ready to save you in that country called Nigeria and that geographical location that Britain called Nigeria. Can you hear me?
Sis.
Yeah.
Sis, what is happening to us now is also helping me to understand what's going on between Hamas Arabs and the
Now you get
Israelis,
it.
our cousins.
You see it now. That is what
You understand?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
That is exactly what is happening. They are using those ones to conquer them over here, while they are using these nomadic to conquer us over there. And the only, you know why Israel don't want to give up? Immediately they give up, it will be done with them. You understand?
Why do you call them nomadic? They are Fulani
But they
Mujahid
said
Arabs.
our Prime Minister said we should not be calling, we should moderate our language. We are moderating.
How do you mean moderate? I don't understand.
We are moderating now. For me, they are Fulani terrorists.
Did you hear that? Because I didn't hear that from
Fulani
our
terrorists.
PM.
And
Fulani Mujahid Arabs.
and they
They
are
are
even
Arabs.
in the world leaders of terrorism. So I don't know why we should be bending our words or moderating anything here.
When they themselves, number one, our PM didn't say such a thing because I didn't hear it. Frank, did you hear it?
Sister
Me
Stella,
too,
my
I
sister
didn't hear
Stella,
it too.
what our prime minister,
Eh?
I didn't hear it.
said was
Uh-huh.
when I think Mazi Onyekachi, he asked a question, and there's a way he used the language he used, and our prime minister only corrected him that he shouldn't use that word, of which I find out that yes, in general, is something that.
Yeah, he
That
shouldn't be
was
using wrathful words
exactly.
in front of our
So,
PM.
but
It's not
these
right.
Fulani are nomadic
Mujahid
Mujahid.
Terrorists.
Arabs.
That is what they are.
Terrorists. They are in the
They are
Terrorists.
world
terrorists.
leaders
That is
book
what they are.
that
They
they
are
are
terrorists.
terrorists.
So please,
They
if
are
the
being
mic comes
known.
to me, people should let me know, please. Thank you.
That's their second name.
These
Terrorists.
people, they are terrorists. They
That's
are in
who
the
they
world
are.
index book that they are terrorists. There is no, I cannot continue to
Sister
hide
Stella,
what the world has
please
condemned now. I have to
try
face
from your
it to
side.
good. No.
Try from your side. Maybe you can bring
Yeah, it's okay. It's
Mas
okay.
David.
Anybody that wants to come in, I can see that people were not talking before. So I like, let me just chip this in. You can come in, my brother. No
No,
problem.
you can continue. You can continue. But Sister Stella, try and see if
Fulani
you can bring
Mujahid Arabo.
Yes.
Mazi David in London.
Fulani Janjaweed.
You
Please
see
bring
the
in
way
Mazi
Bringing you up
David.
that
is
little
not
rat was
allowing me.
tackling us, was telling us that even if
You
Biafra
see
should
the
come.
small boy threatening us.
Sorry?
The small boy, the
You
Fulani
understand?
Mujahid
That
Arab
little
small
rat,
boy.
he was just like, if Biafra should have their nation today, we cannot stop them from our country. We cannot. Who the hell
Now,
do they think they are?
Sister Helen, you see
Eh?
these criminals, these terrorists, the truth is that they have already succeeded in installing the reason why you see these people making mouth in our own soil today. Do you know that a 17 years old Biafran, without gun, he will deal with this Janjaweed, like 10 of them, he will deal with them. And I'm telling you, under 6 minutes, he will deal with them hands down. Do you know that these people have not even eaten? And even if they eat, they don't even eat good food. The last terrorist that was eliminated of recently before the rescue of four Israelis. Do you see how he was like rat? Just imagine, I was asking myself, is it this animal? And even an animal is even better than this one. Is it this hungry? Is this dog? Even a dog is even better than this one. I was thinking, look at this. No, what are you going to gain? You kidnap the children of God, people that were feeding you. You hold them hostage. Look at your life. They eliminated him just at the spot where he was cooking Indomie. The Indomie was there. The way he died, the Indomie was there. Everything. He was like useless. I said, God, look at this one. This one doesn't even have strength to even shoot a gun.
These are
Then
just
is it this kind of is it the same people that they bring into our land, and our people will be seeing them and be scared because they are carrying guns? Let them, don't worry. The time is coming, and I'm coming. And as for Abaribe and all these useless senators that are
those
jumping from
people
pillar
will
to
be
post,
severely dealt with when Biafra
I am
comes.
telling you. Our
Is
prime
the
minister
worst
has made it
betrayer
very clear.
I have ever seen. Abaribe is the worst. Abaribe is not going from one United Nations to Finland embassy to be campaigning for how they
Oh
will
my God.
conduct themselves. You can imagine how evil our people are. You understand? Even if you see that they have conquered you, if you cannot, just keep silent. Must you come out and be yapping nonsense?
Sister Helen, don't worry. Let me tell you how all this thing started, because that was what I have been here since morning, but I've been going off and on. I don't know what's the problem, but anyhow, we are here because we cannot stay without me. I cannot eat and let my food digest without coming here, even listening. That would be the worst thing that will happen to me. You see, let me tell you all how it started. You see, these people, they have been doing this thing for a very long time. This Abaribe, you know what they do? Many of them, as their likes, what they do is that this thing started from a little drop of water. We give you crayfish, you give us oil. Now, something was not too sweet. So they now tell him that now this one that you are giving us now is too small. We want you to sell the whole community and even sell Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. What makes Abaribe today popular or whatever? Was it not our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu? Did our leader Mazin Nnamdi Kanu ask him to come and stand shorty for him? Did he beg him? When they were looking for somebody, did he beg him? Because he find that this is a miss for him, and the useless terrorists use it as a platform for him to get to the people. Seeing Abaribe, before we were trying to justify this man, not until he really not come out openly and sheepishly show him his ugly face. And definitely we are Biafrans. We don't treat cancer. We will deal with it accordingly. That is who we are. That is what Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. It doesn't really matter who you are. Abaribe, you are not more than the 30 million Biafrans that has given their mandate to Mazin Samwepa. And look, let me tell you, if all those your white beards, I don't know, maybe because of too much of dye, because doesn't matter too much. No, every time you wear those useless cap and I know those useless things, you resemble ganja weed like them. You go there, you blend your mouth like an imbecile, you talk cowardly. You're not even ashamed. The same thing that kept your son, the same thing that kept your brother Mazin Nnamdi Kanu in the dungeon that they kidnapped him from. You have never come out in that stupid and that smelling rent chamber to advocate that this man that people are holding unjustly. It's not right. That people instead, you are looking for Mazin Samwepa. I am telling you, Mazin Samwepa will dig your grave. Because of Mazin Samwepa, all of you will die. I am telling you, you heard about the police that slumped and died in his office. Hypertension will begin to kill all of you. The kind of disease that will begin to visit you people. You people think that you are untouchable. You think you have DSS and everything. I am telling you, God is going to cause a spare in all of you, in your household. I am telling you, money is not going to solve it. There is no hospital that is going to solve it until you people will come out in the open and confess whatever you have done to Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. But coming to stop Biafra, that one is already a done deal, because the kidnapping of Mazin Nnamdi Kanu did not stop anything. Instead, it even fueled everything and pushed us to this stage we are. And the more you people come out in the public to do anything or to say anything, you people are even provoking and even pushing us to and making this Biafra to come very, very fast. Because it seems like you people don't understand that there is nothing impossible. Not even if you think it is only Mazin Samwepa because he's our prime minister. You people are crazy. There are many Samwepa today. If people have not seen many Samwepa today, you people are joking. We are going to deal with Nigeria. I am telling you, we will teach them a lesson that they will never forget in history. This is exactly what is going to happen. As long as they are not talking about the release of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they are here talking about jargons, talking about nonsense that is not even in our interest. I am telling you, whatever that the zoo is going to see, we are already giving our warning to this zoo with terrorists in uniform. We have, look, Samuel Ba, you are looking at him, you call him, you guys people will call Mazi Nnamdi Kanu small boy. You call this, we are not joking, no. We are not, you see the kind of anger that is in Mazi Samuel by our prime minister. Look, let me tell you, if you give him the opportunity, like Mohammed and all these people, if he catch up with only one hand, in 2 seconds, you people are gone. You people don't know. Do you know the spirit of, do you know when somebody is fighting a just cause, you can never stop him. You cannot, that is what we are doing. It doesn't really matter. Whatever you people are going to do, we will show you that we are the owner of the land. We will tell you that we are the owner of the land. That is what I want to chip in for now first. This nonsense is too much.
Thank you, Mazin. So, thank you, Sister Stella. Please try if you can approve the request of Mazi David and Nana that has been struggling, going
Yeah, I've
out
been
and
also
coming
trying
in.
to bring him up, and he's refusing.
Okay, you are trying from your side also.
Mm.
Sorry,
All right.
can I say something just a second?
Who?
Ben Wabo. No, just a second.
People are here before you, but you can say you can
What
have
our
the
prime
mic.
minister says, the word is, one of our brothers said that it's uncircumcised, not nomad. Uncircumcised. That is the word that our prime minister said should not say in that type of media at that time. Uncircumcised. You know, that's the Fulanis anyway, but they are nomads. Thank you very much. That's what I just want to chip in. I'll go back to this.
No, hold on. Let me get you. What did you say?
Uncircumcised. That's the word that
Mm-hmm.
one of our Biafran brothers said on that day. Yeah,
Okay.
not
And so,
nomad.
what
They
happened?
are nomadic. That's it.
He said,
I think on that day, Mazi could the number say all those
"Oh, is it that Nkundu
uncircumcised are
numbers?"
penetrating our ladies, our women. So that's it. Sorry. That's
You know that most of those people they are not also, you understand, so they
so that day.
understand where our PF is
Even
coming from.
even our prime minister say at least there's some people Ebola and one day here. Not be all of them cut their team. Anyway, that's what I just want to chip in. Thank you very much. I'll go back to the listening side because I'm busy. Thank you.
Okay, so what I understood is don't stop using circumcised, because some people are not circumcised also that are not Fulanese. That's what it means. Okay, so we all
Because most of
understand it.
them they're not the cut for you understand.
Okay, and another thing is, and when you're also presenting something in front of our PM, certain words you should not use. You
Exactly.
understand?
Because the whole world
When
are
we are here,
listening to him. It's not like us.
even
Yeah.
when he's there and you're using a strange word, those words you spoke can be used against him, because they will tell him, "I expect you to caution, you are there." But here, where we are now, he's not here, and here is the populace. So it's the people of Biafra, and you're free to say your mind. If not so, you're no more free. But then a correction has been taken that stop calling Fulanese the uncircumcised is Philistines. Because why is that some other people that are not Fulani are also uncircumcised. You understand? So that they won't take offense. But we have been dealing with these people, have been dealing with us. We have a problem at hand. And this problem are Fulani Mujahid Arabs. They have said that we won't drink water and keep cup down. And since they have sworn never to leave us alone, like I was telling you guys, now I understand what has been playing on between the Hamas Arabs and Israelis. It's exactly the same thing playing on in Biafraland with Fulani Mujahid Arab Nigeria government. That's exactly the same thing. You understand? So, but if we want to go extra miles, ladies and gentlemen, fellow Biafrans, if we want to go extra miles on this, we must also see how we can help if our neighbors ask us for help or alliance. So we can also enter into alliance and help them to chase these Fulani Mujahid Arabs back to Futajalon where they came from. I understand everybody needs a home, but you must not come and take my own home. Biafraland is mine. It's not yours, Arabs. We are in Africa area. When has Arab land entered into Africa? But you see, you want to discuss it? How come also that Arabs are also taking over the whole world wherever you go? They are occupying and taking over and renaming, and they said London is also their own. They are even saying that, proclaiming that soon that the Sharia law will be used in
Yes, so
London.
they are forcing it to their throats all the time. They are forcing it now.
Oh,
Here we don't.
you see,
The indigenous don't have voice any longer. Here where we are now.
oh. So you see that this Fulani Mujahid Arab, after all, is not really that they are looking for a place of their own, ladies and gentlemen. That is not really what they are looking for.
Conquest. It's conquest. What they are looking for is the conquest of the whole world to surrender to what do you call them? Muhammad. That's just it. That's just the truth. The secret there is the conquest of the whole world to surrender to their Muhammad that got married to 6 years old child. That's it.
Thank you. I was, you were speaking and I was reading a letter Shimon sent, but I've not finished reading it. Okay, so let's go back to our people. Let's pass the mic around. There's a new speaker here. Okay, I've not even brought Upman Anaga. Upman Anaga. Upman. Okay, a new speaker, first time speaker. You have the mic, sir. Before we begin to rotate the mic as usual.
Good,
Chukum, I've been trying to bring you up. It's hard.
good afternoon, everybody.
Go on, sir.
Good afternoon, Sister Stella. Good afternoon, all the wonderful brothers that have sacrificed their life and their time to be on this space every now and then. What is happening with the Fulani? The Bible called them white donkey. The Bible said that their hand will be against the whole world, and the hand of the whole world will be against them. That was in Genesis. When Hagar took Ishmael, they were Abraham, Sarah asked Abraham to get rid of Ishmael and the mother, and the mother, Hagar. On their way in the
You mean
wilderness,
these people are the part of Ishmael?
yes, they are.
Ah.
As they were going out, the Bible said that the water of that woman dried, and the woman was looking for a way to give her water. At a point, the woman said she will not be there and look at when that boy will die. An angel of the Lord opened an oasis for him and show him, hey, Hagar, where are you going? He said, I don't want to look at that child when he will die. So look at that place and give him water. That this is a white donkey. That this white donkey, his hand will be upon the whole world. The hand of the whole world will be upon him. That is exactly what is playing out. Every word of the Bible will be completed. So what they are doing is not new. But the Bible said that they will not conquer us. And that is one thing I found out here. As for uncircumcised, the Bible called them uncircumcised Philistines. They are not circumcised. Anybody that is not circumcised is a cursed person, because God told Abraham that they should be circumcised. Moses circumcised his children, though he didn't born them in Israel. That is not the area I'm going this afternoon. The area I'm going this afternoon is that the speech of our PM over this man from Abba. There is something I pick up yesterday at that speech. Why did he grant bail to our leader, Onyendu? He grant bail for Onyendu for him to come out from the prison for them to kill him. That was the purpose of that bail. So when they didn't kill him at Afaruku, all of them were disappointed. He left and they kidnapped him again, thinking that that would be the end of the road. God, with his infinite mercy, bring our prime minister, Nwaki Bear. Nwaki Bear came and give the thing that God put in him. And that is what we are enjoying now, especially in the homeland, the factor government. There is security everywhere. Nobody will tell there is no security in Igbo land. The person is just jesting you. It's not true. There is security. It's only here you can drive any time of the day and go and come, but nothing will happen to you. I was looking for a video this afternoon that was sent in one platform where they ransack villages, and somebody wrote under that these things are happening. They are busy chasing Simon Ekpa, why they can't be able to control their land. What they're doing is an agenda. Erufai said that the bandit and the terrorist is on business, that the problem they're having is the secessionist, which is Mazen Namde Kalo, who want to separate them. What is the agenda? Why are they on business? The business is to wipe out anybody that is an indigene, clean them up. There was a breaking news I heard last week. Was it this week or last week? Where in IDP camp, more than 200 women were pregnant when there are few women. These people are coming in the night to pregnant this woman, to infiltrate, so that the blood of the people that own the land will be wiped out, that they are useless and the wicked blood will be in the land. Thank God it's not happening in Biafraland. It's happening in Benue, Nasarawa, Sokoto, all that area. They will continue to do it because they are the people that bring the firewood that have ants. He that bring the firewood that have an ant have called party. They have called lizard to come for banquets. That is what is happening. So they should reap what they sow. They are reaping what they are sowing. By 2nd of December, we will go home. And when we go home, we will know who owns the land. Already the land is taking the shape here. If you come in here now, you know that the land have changed, that things is no more as it is. I want to advise my people to be patient. Sooner than necessary, all this thing will be a history. And I want to encourage everybody to be a part of the history in making. When I was listening to that little girl in Italy yesterday, I was crying. I was bleeding. I was crying. Look at the little girl. She can't see anything here. Nothing will happen here. Nothing will change her life here. Anything here in the land is just to frustrate her efforts. But that girl have gone there. Look at how eloquent she spoke. Look at her vision that is coming back here to display her career in our people. God have delivered us. And I want to remind you that we are the real Jews. Onyendu said in 1914, the Star of David was placed in the flag of the Biafra in Nigeria because of the Biafrans. When they asked Lugard said, it is the black Jews, 1914. In 1943 or 48, Israel now became an independent. So who is the real owner of the land? It is who in Igbo. I come to this platform, most of the time I don't speak here. I come here to learn a lesson. I come here to learn history. I come here at the University of Biafra to know my origin, how I come. It was said that I learned that Indibo is Indibo. People that come, Asian people. And that is exactly what we are. These people cannot overthrow us. Thank God for the people in the cabinets. Thank God for our great Prime Minister. Thank God for the wonderful people that are here, creating this awareness. We want to produce people that will never be disappointed. That we in the de facto government, we are doing everything possibly, getting every crook and cranny of the land to make sure that people get this gospel. This is a gospel that must be preached with vigor. This gospel must be preached with everything in you. This gospel must be supported. Our liberation is near. It has never been easier. And we should not be complaining about the people that are sabo. In the Bible, there are mixed multitude. The Bible says 600 and some thousand left Egypt to Israel. It wasn't long. They begin to complain about cucumber. What have cucumber got to do with your safety? What have onions got to do with your safety? But God, with infinite mercy, wiped out that 600 and something thousand. Only 2 people that left Egypt enter promised land. It won't be like that in Biafra anywhere. Because we're going to, millions of us are going millions of us are going to enter Biafra land. Millions and millions and millions of people. Our Prime Minister have said it.
Take it easy. He said, because you're prophesying and praying. He said, go on,
Thank
sir.
you. Our Prime Minister have said it that nobody will die in the Biafra land. If you die in the Biafra land, it means You didn't listen to instruction. The battle has been going on in Olo, in Osumogu, in Ihiala, in Uli. How many people are dying? Are they not going to their normal businesses? They're going to their normal daily business, daily activity. People are going to school. Why were they crying the other day? Because the children cannot take exam during the sit at home. Yes. Would they have taken the exam if the battle is on the streets? No. We are wise, and God give us his wisdom. Put his wisdom, implant his wisdom in Onyendu. He put his extra wisdom in Wakibea, Mazi Simon, our PM. God have ordained them to bring this Biafra. I tell you, with what is on the ground now, what we are seeing, witnessing on the ground now, the Biafra is already here. Other people are saying it will come, it will come, it will come. To me, it's here. We are seeing it, we are sensing it, we are feeling it, we are touching it. What we have
Wow.
not done, the only thing that we have not done is that our army have not come out on the road to control the tempo. Once they're out on the road, we begin to collect our levy, begin to build our new state, begin to develop our land. All these things are very, very possible. In my village where I come out from, in Aludo, Hafia to be precise, with my little village, we have oil, which we see on top of a stream. We have cement, which you see the sand will just turn. We have gold in that little community, and nobody has done anything about it for more than 60 years. And it's there we are suffering in hunger and poverty. Thank God for these great men, people like you, Sister Stella, people like Mr. David, people like Nonso, my wonderful brother, that have been at the helm of affair, people like Akbarawa, Sonny Akbarawa, people like Sister Ngozi or Abuese. All these great people, all these men of valor, they are men of valor. They will do exploit. We know we do exploit because the Bible said that the people that know their God will be strong and they will do exploit. Already we are beginning to see the exploit. For now, I will yield my mic. Thank you so much
Wow.
for giving me the opportunity. God bless you.
Wow, this is thunder and lightning. Thank you, sir. Yes, so Biafrans will continue to be strong and do exploits. Yes, we will continue to do exploits. And these Fulanis we see today, soon we shall see them no more. And we will pursue them back to Futajalon where they came from. Not to leave them in Sokoto. No, we won't leave them in Sokoto. They will go back to Futajalon where they came from. We won't leave them in Yoruba land. So that what is playing out, according to my sister Helen, what is playing out in Israel will now begin to play out in Biafra land. You know, so these Fulanis we see today, Fulani Mujahidaras, will push them back to Futajalon. We won't leave them in Sokoto. We won't leave them in Yoruba land. We won't leave them in Middle Belt. To Futajalon, that's where they will head to. And all their wives they've gotten from us. Yes, all the Ajian Kechi, and all the Ajian Ngozi, and Alahaji Ifani, and Alahaji, give me another name. I don't want to call any name that's here. You know, because these ones are my brothers and sisters. They're special to me. Alahaji, who again? Ifajuna. All of you, Iberibe. All, all of you will join them back to Futajalon so that you go and do your Ajia and Alahaju very well. You understand? Not in Biafra land, not even in Sokoto, not even in Middle Belt and Yoruba land. Yeah, so we don't want this thing that is playing on in Israel with Hamas, Palestine, or Palestine with Israel to us. We don't even want it at all, at all. We don't want it. So we'll do this fight once and for all. So Yorubas, wake up. Hausas, wake up. Middle Belt, wake up and smell this hot coffee. Enough is enough. You see, your silence is not helping issues at all. Rise up and fight these Fulanis. They are migrants. They are not from you. Fulani is not a Yoruba. Fulani is not Hausa. Fulani is not Middle Belt. Fulani is not Biafran. These people are visitors. Have you watched this film, The Visitors? They are the visitors, wicked visitors, and as such must be sent back where they came from. They are not part of us. They are not you, and they can never be like you. Fulanis are savages. They are cannibals. They are monsters. They are the very devil we can see with our naked eyes. Yes, that's whom they are. So we can't continue to coexist with them. We don't want them in our neighbors. We don't want them in our land. We don't want to see them in Sokoto. We don't want to see them in Yoruba land. We don't want to see them in the Middle Belt land. They must go back to Futajelon because we pursue them and pursue
Yes.
them and pursue them and pursue them until they are
Exactly,
jealous.
exactly.
We will leave.
Stella, I don't know if you see one video that is trending of a 14 years old that got married to an 8 years old child in Yemen. The very night the girl got married to this man, after sleeping with her throughout the night, this girl bleeded to death. She bleeds to death. These are the kind of religion they want us to believe. These are the kind of religion they want to come and practice in God's own land. These people, they don't know who we are. That we are the real Israelites. We are. And such a thing will never happen in our land. That religion will never be practiced in Biafraland. No way. Religion that derives pains to children, no way. We will never allow such. I even shared it in my wall. Do you understand? We will never allow such
Please
people.
post it here so we can see. Post it here so that nobody will say they didn't see it.
Let me see if I can.
Post it, make
Do I
it
really
viral.
know how to do this one? Now, let me go back there.
You know, just if you touch where they said post out, that arrow that
Yeah.
goes up, if you touch it, everything like where you are now, it will show you where you click it. You touch that line where it shows you where you are now in space. You click there, it will enter. You know, enough is enough of these people. You can imagine your baby girl of
Space thing. Let me see if
6
it
years
will go.
getting married to one
Hmm.
Alahaji Dantote, Alahaji Ahmed.
No, you said
That
if
is
I should touch the
60
arrow,
years.
if I should click on the arrow,
Arrow that is
yeah,
upwards, that is pointing
yeah,
upwards.
I've done that.
Then you see, you read what are you saying?
I'm seeing my like my DM space now.
You're seeing this space. Touch the end of that line that they wrote.
Okay, highlight.
It
Yes,
will
I
post
have
it.
done it. I don't know if it will come.
Let me see if you have.
Uh-huh.
Hey,
You see now. So seeing is
hey.
believing.
Yes.
You see now. So
Yeah, it has
we will
entered.
never
Let me read
allow
it.
this kind of a thing to happen in our land. Have you seen it now? Mhm.
Yes. He said this what the West are supporting to
Mm.
happen to their girl child in years to
Mhm.
come after they might have been
You see?
conquered by the Muslim living in their country. You know, we don't want it. We don't want
Mm.
it at all. And this is why we must take care of our girl child. We must take care of
No
them.
way. They will never
And that
bring
was
this
why when
nonsense
I
to our
heard,
land. They thought they are smart. You understand? They when Buhari took over, do you know that this man immediately his first assignment is to bring these people in. I don't know if everyone noticed that. Buhari's first assignment is to bring his Fulani Mujahid from Arab, is to bring them in because that was what he promised the Arab leaders, Arab world leaders.
and he left the border
Yeah,
open.
he left
Yeah.
the border open for them to just walk in. They are not just walking in just like that. As they are coming in at the border, they will give them AK-47. Do you understand? Because these are the people who could not feed themselves. Do you know how much was AK-47 as at then? How do they got money to buy them? And the ones they caught, they also confess that this gun we are holding now, we don't have money to eat. Did you know who give it to us? It is the same governors. It is the Fulanese governors that gave it to them. This video, the confession went round, but the media could not blow it or flog it in a way that those people responsible will be brought out. No. If it is to be PM today, it will continue from generation to generation. So all these things they are doing, they think we don't remember. All these are the things that even motivate me to fight harder, to make sure I do my contribution. Anything I have, I will be throwing it there, whether small or big. I'll be doing it because I've seen that all their plan is to conquer every one of us, to turn us to a religion that I hate so much because they are evil. They are evil. There is nothing good in them. They pretend to be non-violent, but every violent and a terrorist group, they are from them. Why don't they ask questions? How many of the terrorist groups have they linked to Christianity? I want to know. So the world will be seeing all this and still be condemning Israel for what they are doing. What provoked the killings? They did not remember that again. How can you just invade a country on its own? You call yourself Hamas, that you are a terrorist group. So you have to go and terrorize a country that you know that if you start the fight, you cannot finish it. They knew it. But they just want to prove themselves. And the rest of the world that is now condemning Israel today, the rest of the Arab world, they were all rejoicing when that happened on the 7th of October last year. Is it this year? I don't know. When it happened last year, when it happened, they were all happy. They were rejoicing with the Hamas. That is to tell you that in the heart of every Arab nation, they are all terrorists. They believe in conquering Israel. They believe in bringing them down. They believe in wiping them out of the surface of the earth. They celebrated it. The whole world saw
See,
it.
so, sis,
Yeah.
just check where Arab are. They now move enter
Eh,
Africa. Move enter Biafraland. Now say Biafraland
it's
is
their
their
own.
own land. Can you imagine that?
You can imagine.
Can you
So
imagine?
this is just
Takia.
world conquest by the Arab world. This is what is going on. This is world conquest. No, but they even said it. There is a video that they said it. I shared that video for a long time ago. I don't know if I can if I can find it. I will also share that. They said it. They said even in Rome, they are going to do the unimaginable. They are going to take over it to become a Muslim nation. That is the Western world. He said when they mean Rome, they mean the whole of the West.
I'm telling you, listen, if you leave them, they will do what they're saying.
That is what they are doing
Don't
already. Not that
underrate
if you
those
leave them, they
people.
are already doing it like England here
Okay.
now. They are London, the British, the empire as a whole right now. They don't have say over these people. They have taken over everything. Economically, they have taken over. Religiously, they have taken over. Nothing. They don't have a say. And if maybe fight broke out today, these people will conquer them like little children. I bet you. I bet you.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's go to Wanyama so we can when she finishes, then we can roll anyhow we want. Wanyama, she's been gentle because if it's me, since I will have opened the mic since. So she
Please.
Wanyama, you have the mic, please, sis. You have the mic.
Thank you very
Mom, you're
much, my
welcome.
sister Stella. I want to say something on this guy, Abaribe. Abaribe,
Call him Iberibe.
okay. Iberibe has the time to be going from one office to the other to discuss about our PM, Simon Ekpa. Iberibe has the time to be going from one place to other, calling for the head of our prime minister. But he could not do so for them to release Mazen Nandekano, whom the Nigerian court has set free. But because Mazen Nandekano is an Igbo man, is a Biafran, that is why he is still there. And our politicians, they are not talking. Okay, they have been conquered. That is very sure. Our politicians have been conquered. And we refuse to go down with them. Biafrans, we refuse to go down with them. They are going to go down all alone. And that thing he said, the only thing that made me happy was that he still said the truth. He said that when he went to the offices, they told him that this thing is government to government issue. And they are in Nigeria shouting, Finland should, Finland should. But Finland is there with them in Nigeria. They have an ambassador there. They have an office there. And the ambassador is on the ground to give the Finnish government the first-hand information of everything that is happening in Nigeria. It is like somebody that wants to pray. The person will come out and be shouting, oh God, oh, while God is in his or her heart with her there. Why not talk silently? They are shouting, Finland, Finland, Finland. Finland is in Nigeria. And the ambassador is seeing everything. Ambassador is seeing all the killings in the north, all the killings in the Midwest, all the killings all over the places. And she knew and she knows that Simon Ekpa is not there. Simon Ekpa, our PM, he is not the problem in Nigeria. He's not the problem in the north. His offense is that I will not stand and watch you kill my people as you used to kill them before. Before they will kill us, everybody will be on air, typing, posting, they have killed us, so they have killed us. So now the table has turned. They are the one shouting. There is nothing they can do, our PM, as long as he is standing on this mandate that God has given unto him, because it is a mandate from God. He is in Biafraland, though. He is far away, commanding their black ass over there. The day he said sit at home, Abaribe will sit his dirty ass at home. Cubana, whatever, will keep his dirty ass at home. He is now running around. Cubana chief priest is running from pillar to post because the table has turned. Uzodema could no longer protect him no more. Anybody that you see that is complaining about insecurity in Biafraland has his or her own hand in the insecurity going on in Biafraland, because as long as I'm concerned, onye nwe ihe obu onwe ihe ọ na-eji akụwa. If you don't carry any load on your head, you won't be afraid of breaking anything. Let them shout as long as they want. Simon Ekpa, Simon, over 3 million people have already given him their mandate, declare Biafra. And many people are coming out. And they know what he can do. Nigeria knows the ability and capability of our Prime Minister. That is why you see them running from here to there, running from here to there. Since how many years the Southeast people has been shouting, give us 6 states. They were playing with it. Now they are coming out with it again. We don't want it. The South, we don't want any state no more. We have gotten our 40 states already. They did not try at all. Embassy is not there. International, nothing. Seaport is not there. That is because they want to keep our people behind. They want to keep the Biafrans where they think we are supposed to be. But God Almighty said they are not going to be there. No seaport. And the Biafrans, we are the highest importers in that country. The ones we have, they closed it down. Instead of them to open it, Tinubu said he will open at Benin Republic. You will clear it in Nigeria. You will go to Benin there and carry your goods. As if enough is not enough. The Northerners said they are opening dry ports. A Biafran like me, we import, they will carry my goods from Lagos, from Benin, and take it to the north. I will go there and clear it and bring it back to Biafraland. Who does like that? And that is what Abaribe, shameless Abaribe, we sit at the floor of the Senate and be talking trash. That is what Abaribe could not stand up and say, my people are suffering. We are the highest importers. Open seaport, he cannot do it. All he wants is Simon Ekpa, Simon Ekpa. Amaju ọha ya anwagbuye. Ụbọchị ọ ya akpọkwa Simon Ekpa afọ ọzọ. Abaribe, amaju ọha will strike your mouth. It will pieces. Because Simon Ekpa now is the last man standing between destruction and the Biafrans.
Thunder is thunder that will respond to him. Any day he will call Simon again from that his mouth. Thunder will respond to him.
Simon Ekpa is the last man now standing between destruction and the Biafran people. Simon Ekpa is the reason that our
What
people.
will exactly what is going to happen to any of all these people is they should go and ask that deputy commissioner of police that slums and died in his office, because these people, they think that they are unreachable. This is the time that God, Chukwukika Abiyama, now will begin to arise and begin to give them justice one by one. They will slum and die because that is their will be their portion. Because they think they have DSS and Fulani around them, terrorists that is guiding them. So those terrorists that is guiding them is not guiding his people. So he can say anything, he can do anything, he can kidnap Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and allow him to stay there. Instead of him going around, we have the power to go to UN and all those places, but he cannot go there for a just cause. That is why Chukwu Okike Abiyama will continue to disgrace them. They will continue to render them useless in every ramification. If not only in Biafra land, in Nigeria, in the zoo, they will be useless. In the international community, they will be useless. And that will be their thinking that is going to cause them hypertension until they slump and die. That will be their portion.
So Simon Ekpa is the reason our women are not raped no more. Simon Ekpa is the reason Nigeria military, Nigeria terrorists cannot come to Biafra land and kill our people no more. All of us, we remembered earlier that they will enter, they will rape, they will kill, they will dismember the people that they killed and they throw them in all the bushes. A lot of things are happening in the north. The terrorists, they are having meeting with the indigenes and the Nigerian military that is claiming to be there for you. They did not see them. Tell me, if these people don't have any agenda in Biafra land, why are they fighting the people that are fighting the terrorists? Nigerian army, they are the terrorists that are terrorizing the Nigerian people. Many evidences has pointed to that. If Biafrans say they don't want to see any Nigerian army or police, any Nigerian security in Biafra land, we are 100% right. Because they are the one killing. If they are not the one killing, they're supposed to know where all these terrorists, where they are. Because Gumi said that Nigerian army knows where the bandits are, that they go there to negotiate with them. Every evidences are outside. Abaribe will sit on the floor of the Senate and be pouring out speech. For God's sake, is that man okay? Is anything wrong with him? If they buy you over, if you are slave to them, you go down alone. Biafrans are no more going to go down with any politician that is useless and senseless. Thank you very much.
Can't hear anybody anymore. Frank, are you there? Can somebody hear me? Please, can somebody? Somebody can hear me. Okay.
No, no,
Yes,
no.
I
Yeah, I
can
can
hear you.
hear
We can
you.
hear you.
I can hear
We
you.
can hear you.
Okay. But our sis now, our sis has finished. They've knocked Kama out again from co-host. Okay,
Yeah.
thank you. Thank you, Wanyama. Thank you, Jerry. Your name really finds you. You're really Wanyama. Okay, we'll go to who's next? And let's bring in Mazi and Akoranam. And Akoranam is just coming up. Akoranam, you have mic. Nonso, are you there? You want to say something, Nonso? It seems Nonso is busy today. Oh.
I'm here. I'm
Mazi,
here. I've been listening to everybody.
ah,
It has
you
already
have the
been
mic,
said now.
Nonso.
Yeah, thank you. Because what I was saying before, I'm sorry, my sister, Wanyoma, I'm very sorry for interrupting you when you were, speaking. Sometimes when this message is coming like this, we just come up. I've been saying it that these people, instead of them to use, these are the same people that want Biafrans to see them, or people in their community to see them and respect them. But can we? No, in the recent, if these people really have family, if they have kids, no, for example, as I am, sometimes I ask my dad questions. I ask him questions because you cannot just say because you are my dad and everything that you does is right. You cannot just come and tell me that because you are my dad, after I have grown, at least I have been able to know what is good and bad, and then I see you doing something that somehow it doesn't really worth it. Then definitely, if I have conscience, I have to call him. Though I don't expect these people to also take advice from any of their kids, because these people have already
But
sold
Nonso,
their souls to devil.
Nonso,
Yeah, go ahead, man.
Nonso.
Yeah, go
That's
ahead.
why your dad has not messed up yet, because you're there. Because he knows that you don't take nonsense. You and your brothers and sisters.
We
So he's
ask
behaving.
questions. We ask questions. It's not everything. Even I, as I'm here now, there are some certain things that I will urge to do. Sometimes my younger ones give me advice. They tell me, "Oh, brother, this. No, just do it." Like, and I don't. Sometimes I just allow it to go, and it work out excellently. You understand? But in this case, these people are all they have already dipped their hand inside. They have already soiled their hand in deep, because their hands are soaked with blood. Look, let me tell you, the first invention of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that led to his first that he escaped. Then when they came to invade his house and when they came to attack him, all these people that you are seeing today now, this is confession. The reason why God kept all of them alive, because we have been projecting this kind of people in a kind of platform that seems like they were sent even after when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. This was the kind of the kind of place we were trying to see the, but God allowed everything to happen divinely for them to come out to confess. If you are still expecting these people to come out openly and confess that we are the one that kidnapped, you are a fool as a Biafran. Because if you cannot use your tongue to count the teeth that is in your mouth, I don't know what I don't know what is wrong with you. This is the fact. These are the people that has already soiled their hand in blood, killed so many innocent Biafrans, and the only person that was remaining for them to eliminate was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, their own brother. That was the reason why, after even everything, they tried as much as possible, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu he don't have friends. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is a man of justice. He's a man of equity. He stands for truth. And when your ways are not straight, I don't see how come you come very close to him. Even those people that call themselves the most trusted all this while, they don't have the access so close to him. But the only access they have that led to the kidnapping of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was the little opportunity, the little access that they have during the little access and information, because Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was, steadily communicating, and maybe somehow communicating with this criminal called a Geoffo. That was how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped. And the hand of this Abaribe is definitely in there. This is the reason why. The reason why I'm saying this here, my brothers and sisters, is that let us use our tongue to count our teeth and begin to identify all these criminals, just like as our prime minister have said, because these people are more dangerous than the enablers. They are more dangerous. I mean, because they are the enablers themselves. They are more dangerous than the people that those they are boys, that terrorist boys that they sent to carry. They are more dangerous than them. This man, these people, and all of them, they have hand in the kidnap, because now you have the opportunity to go to UN. You have the opportunity to speak to powers that matters, even outside the zoo. You have the powers. Okay, now why are you busy running up and down, pursuing something that is not pursuing you, claiming that you have been attacked? Who attacked you, Abaribe? That is the reason why our prime minister made it very clear. He said that when the Biafran Defense Force attack you, you will not be alive to tell the story, because of the atrocities that you people have committed. Is it not clear to you that you have been banned and you will continue to remain in exile in Abuja? Is it not clear to you that the atrocities and the abomination that you people have done is not here in the open? The kidnap of Mazin Nabikano, you people, you turned deaf ears and allowed that man to continue to suffer for oh my God. You allow Mazin Nabikano, a whole Mazin Namdekanu, a whole Mazin Namdekanu, Abaribe. It shall never be well with you and your family. I am telling you that today, I curse you. We, the Biafran people, we curse you. Do you know what that means? We curse you and your generation. It shall never be well with you. And any day that you, and if you continue to raise your stinking mouth
He
to speak against our prime
say,
minister, you
everybody
will
open your
slum and
mic
die.
and say
If
this.
you
He
any day that you raise your ugly mouth,
said,
or your ugly head, or your mind to think anything evil, because if you are thinking anything, if you are talking against Mazi Samuel Ekpa, our prime minister, you are talking against the 70 million Biafrans, and the 70 million Biafrans that have given him the mantle of 30 millions. We are standing on that mandate, and we are telling you that any day that you open your mouth, or you think, or you thought, or you begin to reason any evil against Martin Nnamdi Kanu, you know that you are reasoning it against the 70 million Biafrans. The one that you have already done to Martin Nnamdi Kanu is there. You have not solved the problem, and you are claiming on. That is the reason why you are going to slum and die. And if you travel by road, you will die by accident. If you travel by air, that
He
flight will
say,
crash. You
oh,
people are all
everybody
bastards.
open your
You think
mouth.
that we
He
are
say,
joking. And
oh, he
without
say,
you,
he
we are not going to deal with you with guns.
he
We are not going to deal with you with guns. You will see that those innocent people that you people have killed, innocent pregnant women killed. You did not do anything. Innocent children being raped. Our children are being taken out of their house in Aba, killed, and you have not done anything about it. You are ranting and raving your mouth there, talking anyhow against our prime minister. You will see how it's going to end with you. This thing that we are telling you before the 2nd of December, this 2024, all of you that have been running up and down, you will see you will see the hand of God. You will see how God will deal with you. You people don't know what people are dealing with. Mazin Nnamdi Kanu,
He say,
can you imagine my sisters and my brothers? A whole Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. A whole Mazin Nnamdi Kanu. These people are turning their ears. Look at Ezekome, criminals. We must deal with all these people one by one. This is where I am pointing, directing my angers to, because immediately we deal with all these people. Who is Hopus Odimma? These criminals, all these terrorists, all these enablers that we have in our land. They plant their stooges
thank you.
everywhere, all over Biafraland, committing atrocities, and they think that they are untouchable. It shall never be well with them and their family, their generation. I am telling you, it shall never be well with them. You think that you can kill other people's children and your own will be saved. The sickness that will befall all of you, your money can never solve it. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. He said to all the things you said to him, that all the curses you render on him. You understand? Because, like you were saying, don't they have children? Don't they? Okay, no, so mute your mic, yes, because we're here. So you were saying, what? Don't they have children? They don't also have wife. Nobody's advising them at all. Let your children advise you. Let your children advise you, because in Ekpona Nonoko, well, because of you, a lot of Biafrans are being killed. Because of your
My sister,
carelessness,
they are
because of
all
your
swimming in
wickedness.
iniquities. You understand? They love it. They felt they are enjoying themselves with the money their father is giving to them out of the innocent blood of the people they are killing in our land. So they all love it. They are enjoying it. But time is coming that they will cry. And it's fast approaching. You understand? Once December 2nd is declared, they will all regret what made them to support their fathers in what they were doing. You understand? Thank you, my sister.
So I want us to hear our PM speech once more, and we'll go to the next topic. The next topic is, must Biafra exit Nigeria? You mean you really want to go? Ha, that's why tell the Biafrans and all these one Nigerians why. So, but let's hear our PM's speech again, and then we move. In case anybody, maybe some people were asleep when it happened yesterday. So let me see if I can get it. That I will have prepared it before now. Okay, let's see if Oba Pluto, Oba Pluto, Oba Pluto, Oba Pluto, you have your mic. As I look for our PM speech once more, we listen to it and then we'll move on. Oba, you there now? You have the mic, sir.
No, go ahead with PM speech. I'll speak later.
Ah, ah. Okay, let me see because I will have prepared it before now. Let's see if I can. Because my computer is behaving strange already. My computer is behaving strange, so it can't open. The computer can't open anymore. I don't know what I have. I did differently. Touched here. Okay, anyway, we'll go to. It's not opening up. Maybe I'll even put it off. Who knows? Okay, so we'll go to the next topic. And the next topic is, must Biafra exit Nigeria? Like you really want to exit? You mean it? You want to leave everybody? Pack your load from Lagos, your load from Abuja, your load from everywhere in the world and go home? You really want to go home? Why? Why do you really want to go home? You leave everything, all your investment, everything, and then you want to go home. We want to go home because home is home. Home is home, home is always home. All the bad experiences we are getting here, if it's home, it won't be happening now. If it's in Biafraland, our USB, we won't be experiencing all this. Think I'm happy? You know how many Nigerians they have buried where I am? How many Biafrans they have buried where I am? Even Nigerians also. Because they know their home is not safe. Even if you leave themselves, you carry the dead body inside motor. Armed robbers will even attack the dead body thinking there's something inside. How bad that place is now. So home is always home, yes. But we want to go home. We want to go home, but not in this kind of home we are having. This we're having now is not even a home. Should I call it barracks? Barracks. Let's see. Can somebody be living in a burying ground? You know those days they call it burial ground. You know, can somebody be living in a burial ground? Can somebody be living where there's no water? Can you imagine life without water? At least drinking water. Imagine life without food. Would there be still life without food? I don't think so. So we want to leave, or we want to go home. Biafra must exit so that at least we can have life. We will exit Nigeria, have our own nation, fix everything that is not in place. Everything Nigeria never gave us, we put it in our own land. Take care of our land. Our government will take care of us. We will take care of our government. Our people begin to live life for the first time. My mother suffered. My grandma suffered. My great grandma suffered. My great 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 suffered. What is that? It has become a curse. And this generation of Biafrans are removing this curse finally. Because we have also decided to reconnect to our creator. Like Onyendu told us. Reconnect with our creator and go back home so we can worship the Lord in our own ways. And these Fulanis, they understood it. That was why they took time and started coming to us, forcing us to belong to a religion we don't want to, so that they will drive us further away from our creator, so that we continue to suffer. Because the more you go away from your creator, the more you suffer. The more you come closer, the more things are okay for you. Fulani Mujahid Arab understood it. They have been working hard from time to make sure that we never know where we came from. We never know whom we are. We never know our God. They created enmity. They created confusion. Till today, a lot of our brothers and sisters are still trying to wake up, are still trying to come out from the confusion they created on us. That's why you see a sister that her name is Ngozi, and she will tell you I'm not, and she will tell you I'm not laughing at her, and she will tell you I'm not a Biafran, I'm not even an Igbo, you know, because Fulani Mujahid Arabs succeeded in creating confusion among our brothers. They told them that when you say you're Igbo, they chop off your neck. So you better say you're not Igbo at all, you're not Biafra, so that they will leave you. But Fulanis know you more than you know yourself. You say, when you even say you're Yoruba, they know you. They say, They know you. And the punishment they give to Igbos, the punishment they give to Biafrans, same punishment they give to you. That is saying they are not a Biafran. So, our brothers and sisters are rising up, waking up from this sleep and turning around and understanding that it's high time we exit this place so we can have life. We can have good amenities. Ihe na-enyere ndụ aka. All the things na-enyere ndụ aka, our people will begin to have them. Biafrans will begin to have them. So in our USB, we will have life, have good roads, have light, have good hospitals. We won't become Muslims. You'll be free to worship the God you want to worship. So far as they're not coming out to chop off other people's neck or other people's head off, you'll be allowed to worship your God. You'll be free at last. This is what we are looking forward to seeing. So, for me, I must leave Nigeria. This year, in fact, Biafra will be restored and be defended if necessary. Because I even had one of our brothers said that even before December, 2nd December, that Fulani Mujahid Arab Nigeria Armed Forces will begin to go back to Futajalong where they came from. That they will leave our land in peace. Yes, we pray so. We pray so that it happens like the way our brother said it. I think our PM have even said something like that. That by the time we will even restore our Biafra, no more gunshot. You won't hear any gunshot because Fulani Mujahid Nigeria government must have understood the handwriting on the wall and go back to where they came from. You understand? So we must leave. For Stella, I'm almost there. I am almost home. So that at least when I die, I'll be buried in my land, in my own land, where they buried my father, where they buried my mother, where they buried my grandma. So that after this life, we have opportunity to meet. I've been imagining it too. My brothers and sisters that died here, far away. Would they be able to connect to their mothers, their fathers, their loved ones that has passed on? I don't know. But there's something in me is telling me, you must go home. You must go home. So that when I die, at least they will bury me close to my mother, my grandmother, my grandpa, my loved ones that has passed on. So that when we go across, I'll be able to see them. That's my own mentality too. No wonder the real Jews, remember when they traveled, I think they were in the land of, particularly Jacob, our forefather. You remember when he told them, before they moved from Egypt before they moved from where they were to Egypt to buy Joseph, to buy all the things they wanted to buy. You remember? He told his children, please, anytime we are going back to our land, please carry my bones. Take me along with you when you are going away from Egypt. And they really carried the bones back to their land, to Israel, when they were leaving Egypt. They did so. I don't know. This is my imagination. That was what happened in Old Testament anyway. And I'm a Jew. Who knows? Because anything that happened in the Bible, there's always a reason why. It's just like when God told we, the Jews, after how many days, circumcise your male child. He knew why. That is why it's hard. You see, a Biafran pedophile. It's not possible. It's not. It's not. Or you see a father mingling with his daughter. It's not possible. So God that created us well. Created us well and gave us this rule and gave us morals. And these morals he gave us, we've been using it and it's been working. So I don't know, but I know that something in me is telling me we will have to go home. Even when Biafra has come, some people will want not to go immediately, but me, I want to go immediately. I want to begin to occupy my own land, take care of my compound, take care of my family, build my own imagination home. You know, it has been in my brain where I'll have an orchard, where I'll have a house, then the ground will be, will be soil. So I can plant so many kinds of fruits. It's not here where they tar everywhere with cement. No, 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 no. My own dream is when I get to Biafra, the house will be there, but the rest of the compound will be soil. So I can plant my fruits. When you come to my house, I'll instead of giving you drink, I'll give you mango. I will give you an orange. I will give you a tangerine. I will give you a lot of things I can give you from my land.
Fresh fruits,
When you're going,
direct one from the
fresh
source, not
fruits.
the one
You
they
understand?
do with what do they call it? Is it organic? What do they call that thing that the fertilizer?
Yeah.
Fresh one,
OGM.
original one, from the
OGM.
roots to the health. That is why I call it.
You understand? This is my dream. So we will go home. I must go home. I must exit Nigeria. I want Biafra, my own land. There's nothing like home, ladies and gentlemen. There's nothing like your own land. Here where I plant some plants. But I'm always doing it with one leg out and one leg in. Because who knows, one day I'll go home. But when I'm home already, wow, sky is my limit on what I want to do in my homeland. This is my dream. And then when I die, I'll be buried near my mother. I will be buried near my grandma, grandpa. And when we go across, I'll be able to see them. They'll be able to see me. That's my mentality. There's this instinct in me that is telling me that. I've not read this one in the Bible, but I'm having the instinct. I don't know if you guys have it. If you're a true Jew, you should have it. So I must exit. Let me stop here. So, Biafrans, must you really exit Nigeria? Why do you really want to exit? Frank, you have the mic, my co host. Let's start from the very beginning. Frank, are you there?
Yes, I gallant. Sister Stella, I must go home. We all must exit Nigeria. We must. It's a matter of must. Because how will our life be without freedom? Without our real home? We all want to be home, to feel nature, to eat organic food, organic fruits. We want a better life for our aged parents, for our children, both born and unborn. Our people have suffered for many years, for many decades, from our great, 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 great grandparents. It have been suffering all the way. Imagine when somebody will sleep without light. You wake up, you look outside, everywhere will be dark. If you have lister in your home, you have light, right? Or you have solar energy, you have light, right? 24/7. What about your neighbors? You will look outside from far, everywhere will be dark. Imagine that kind of life. And our people have been living like that. This is the life we don't want to live no more. Imagine our people without water, while it is mandatory that every house, every home should have steady water. You don't need to go and buy gas. Your gas will be wired. Not this kind of wicked gas they have in that contraption that is highly inflammable. Once it is out like this, everywhere will catch fire. Where I am, open the gas, even if you forgot to close it, come back again, put on the gas, it will go on. But in Nigeria, opposite is the case. Once you make mistake or your cylinder leak and it catches fire, the whole building will burn. This is wickedness, and they know how to bring it down. They know how to dilute it. But they want our people to be dying with that kind of accident. A lot of families have died with this kind of highly inflammable cooking gas. This is why we must exit Nigeria. Sister Stella, it has been giving me serious concern about Mazi David Nana. He has been requesting for long, and you have been trying from your side to bring him up.
I can't
So
even see him. Is he requesting? I can't see his request.
since that time I complained, he's still requesting, and I have been trying to bring him up to approve his request, but
It's not
other
even
people,
showing.
I'm seeing
Not
him in
showing
a
me
lot
here
of.
at all. No, wow.
Okay, okay, but I'm seeing him
Wow.
from my side.
Really?
All these
I
people
can't
on
see him.
speaker now, he has requested before any of them.
I
But
don't know what's going on. No.
I will approve their own, it will go, but his own is still like that since then.
I think he's under attack because I can't
And
even see him on request. There's
on his
nobody on
own,
request.
he will leave and come back again. He will leave and come back
Wow.
again to see if it
This is
will.
serious.
But
Please
oh, we are
continue
moving.
trying. Let's see.
I'm
Because I
trying.
can't even see him at all.
Okay. Okay. So, Sister Stella,